Hey, Silverdale family. The past few days have been filled with new information about the coronavirus spreading around the world. Locally, schools are closing, events are canceling, and there has been an unprecedented response. But God has blessed Silverdale Baptist Church beyond measure, allowing us to be the largest church in our region. With that reality comes great responsibility. Since the attendance of most of our worship gatherings is over 250, our leadership team has decided to cancel weekend services and on-campus events for the next few weeks. Canceling these services was a very tough decision for all of us. Still, we have been guided by two principles. One, honoring our governing officials who have urged extreme caution, and two, loving our neighbors, many of whom, like the elderly or those with prior medical conditions, are particularly vulnerable to the virus. Now some really good news. Because of God's abundant blessings, we are in a great position to be able to continue sharing our worship service with our Silverdale family and everyone else via our website. Our worship and tech teams have put together a service that will be streamed several times over the weekend. You can find it on the front page of our website, silverdalebc.com. You'll even find some resources for the kids on the same page. Share this link and enjoy the interactive experience with your family, friends, or even your off-campus small group. Not meeting for our weekend services will create a financial hardship for our church family. Many of you already take advantage of online giving. If not, consider giving online, at least during this season. You can also drop off your gifts by the church office. Please know that even though we are not meeting together for weekend worship services, the ministry of Silverdale continues. Our pastors and entire staff stand ready to help, assist, and counsel. If your small group meets off campus, please continue to meet and do life together. Also, if any of our elderly don't feel comfortable venturing out, we will be glad to bring you whatever you need. Now listen to me. God has not given us a spirit of fear. And even now, He has called us to love our neighbors and contribute to the welfare of our community. Exercising caution is not merely wise, but it's a tangible way of expressing love and concern for the world that's around us. We don't know what's in store for the days ahead, but we do know who's in control of those days. It's the Lord. One thing we can all do, and it's this: pray. Ask God in His mercy to stem the tide of this growing pandemic, not only in our communities, but in the cities around the world. Pray that those who are called to address this crisis, particularly medical professionals and those in positions of authority, would be equipped to handle new cases with wisdom and compassion. Pray that local churches would lead the way in exhibiting a spirit of trust in the Lord and love for others. Pray for our overseas missionaries that they would act as God's ambassadors, continuing to offer the hope of the gospel. As believers, may He find us faithful at this moment to care for the sick and point others to Jesus, our ultimate hope. Thank you for being such an amazing church.